Hey there, everyone! Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our growing community. Today, we're diving into a topic that's become increasingly relevant in our digital age, the taxation of cryptocurrencies. With the rise of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and many other digital currencies, it's crucial to understand how they're treated by tax authorities worldwide. So, how are cryptocurrencies taxed? Let's find out. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, let me ask you this: have you ever wondered what happens when you buy, sell, or trade cryptocurrencies? What does the IRS or your local tax authority think about it? Well, stick around because we're about to break it all down. First things first, let's clarify what cryptocurrencies are. Essentially, cryptocurrencies are digital or virtual currencies that use cryptography for security. This makes them difficult to counterfeit. Bitcoin is the most well-known, but there are thousands of others, each with unique features and uses. Now, when it comes to taxes, cryptocurrencies are treated as property by the IRS in the United States. This means that the same tax principles that apply to property transactions apply to cryptocurrencies. Let's explore what that means in a bit more detail. When you sell or exchange cryptocurrency for a profit, that profit is considered a capital gain. If you sell it for less than what you paid, that's a capital loss. It's important to track your basis, which is essentially what you paid for the cryptocurrency, including any fees. For example, let's say you bought one Bitcoin for $10,000. Later, you decide to sell it when the price hits $15,000. Your capital gain would be $5,000. Conversely, if the price drops to $8,000 and you sell it, you would incur a capital loss of $2,000. These gains and losses must be reported on your tax return. Now, here's where it gets a bit tricky. The duration for which you hold the cryptocurrency matters. If you hold it for more than a year before selling, you qualify for long-term capital gains tax rates, which are typically lower than short-term rates. Short-term capital gains apply if you hold the asset for a year or less, and these are taxed at your ordinary income tax rates. To put this into perspective, let's say you're in the 22% income tax bracket. If you sell that Bitcoin after holding it for less than a year and make a $5,000 profit, you would pay 22% on that gain, which is $1,100. However, if you held onto it for over a year, you might qualify for a long-term capital gains rate of, say, 15%, bringing your tax liability down to $750. That's a substantial difference. But it doesn't stop there. Let's talk about other transactions involving cryptocurrencies. If you use your cryptocurrency to purchase goods or services, that's also a taxable event. For instance, if you buy a laptop for $1,000 using Bitcoin that you acquired for $500, you're realizing a gain of $500. This means you would need to report that gain on your taxes too. Another aspect to consider is mining. If you're involved in mining cryptocurrencies, the IRS considers the fair market value of the coins mined as taxable income at the time of mining. For example, if you mine a coin worth $200, you need to report that $200 as income, even if you decide not to sell the coin right away. Now, let's touch on a crucial topic: record keeping. It's essential to maintain detailed records of all your cryptocurrency transactions. This includes dates, amounts, involved parties, and the purpose of each transaction. You can use various tools and software specifically designed for cryptocurrency tracking to make this process easier. In summary, understanding how cryptocurrencies are taxed is vital for anyone involved in the crypto space. Remember, cryptocurrencies are treated as property, meaning capital gains tax principles apply. Track your transactions carefully, be aware of the holding period for potential tax benefits, and don't forget about transactions involving purchases or mining. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave your questions in the comments below. We're here to help you navigate the ever-evolving world of cryptocurrencies and taxes. Until next time, happy trading and stay informed.